Today on Cutler's Court.
Are there any other issues that you have with Ms. Peterson?
I have a hard time trusting her, considering when we first started going out, she called me the name Thomas. I was very disgruntled. I was like, well, you just got back from a trip, and now you're calling me another man's name.
And I've apologized about that tons of time.
But later on that night, we
Oh,
had...
no.
Do you believe that if you were with another man, that would be cheating?
Yes.
Do you believe that if you were with another woman, that that's cheating?
No.
And in the context of that, you agreed to take a polygraph examination. Are you ready for those results?
The polygraph results will determine if she has been cheating. This is Cutler's Court. Jonathan Renneberg thought he and his girlfriend were a perfect match, but lately her sneaky behavior has given him doubts. He's requested a polygraph to see if she's been faithful and seeks help from the judges to determine if he should stay or go. Mackenzie Peterson claims she's been faithfully herself from day one, and all of this is in her boyfriend's head. She says Jonathan's pushy attitude and constant accusations make her question if he is truly the one.
Your Honor, this is case 1120, Renneberg versus Peterson.
Mr. Renneberg and Ms. Peterson, you all should be having worlds of fun on the Mamba, but you all aren't doing that. You all are here because you've got some issues that you need to address. Mr. Renneberg, start with you. What's going on?
So we met each other about 3 years ago on a dating app, and we didn't really click then, but about 7-8 months ago, we met on a different dating app, and things started to roll a little bit better. We clicked a lot better, and it just seemed like puppy dog love in the beginning. We started to see each other more, go out on dates more, and it was great. But as of late, the past 2 months, I feel like it's changed. The puppy dog love is gone, and it feels like there's a lot of distrust.
All right, a lot of distrust on whose part? She's distrusting you?
On hers.
Or you distrusting her?
I distrust her on a lot of things that she's been up to.
Okay, and just kind of briefly.
So on some of it, we decided that we were gonna move in together or have an apartment that we shared midway between. Throughout it, I started looking, and in the beginning, it was great. We both had a generalized consensus of we wanted to look for a place, we wanted to get a place together, and then throughout the past 2 months, it's just changed. Anytime I bring it up, a new place that I found, she shuts it down. She doesn't really like the fact that I'm looking for new places, and it's just become very discouraging.
Okay.
I ended up finding a place, and we were scheduled a showing. We were supposed to go to that showing a few months ago, and she never showed. I tried calling her to say, hey, is everything okay? At first I was worried, but then I got to the point where I was like, I don't really think that you're coming. I don't think that you're actually in trouble or in danger. I think you're fine, you just don't want to be here.
No, I was just running behind at work, and I couldn't leave the client. Like, there's not much I can do if I'm in the middle of bathing someone who is dying.
So what do you do for a living?
I'm a hospice nurse.
So that means you're taking care of people who are beginning to transition.
Who are either actively transitioning or are at their end of life. They have a terminal diagnosis.
Did you at some point call him after you finished your duties and say, hey, I'm sorry, this is what was going on, or did you kind of leave him dangling?
No, I just left him dangling.
Okay, do you think that, well, she was honest, I appreciate that part, and it was a direct response to my question, amen.
I don't like responding to people half the time these days. Like, I should.
Yeah.
I don't respond to
You just didn't
people.
feel it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, do you have any trepidation, any hesitancy about moving in with him together?
I just think that I shouldn't have to move 30 minutes away, that we should get a place close to where I live because of my job.
Okay.
Okay, but meeting in the middle, isn't that the true spirit of compromise? He's got to move, from
You
Topeka.
gotta move.
But I'm the woman, and I feel like he should cater to me more just because I am the woman.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
That's
an
an interesting take, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Mr. Renneberg?
Did you know that she felt that way?
I mean, I had stipulations on how we interacted with each other and how she is as a person.
You had stipulations.
But yeah, it was always just maybe that's how it is. But like, yeah, now I kind of understand. Yeah, I've got to be the one that apparently brings everything to the relationship.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow. I didn't see that coming. Is this the first time you've heard her say, I expect a little more catering to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no communication, anything. Like we tried meeting each other's families. She met mine, and it was great. But then when we went to go set up a meeting to meet hers, it always got pushed back. There was always a reason why we didn't need to do that.
Let me just double check. How long have you all been a couple?
So currently about 8 months now.
Yeah.
about at what point did you introduce Miss Peterson to your family?
It was about 6 months in, so
6
not
months,
too long
not
ago,
too-
but
yeah.
But that's still too soon for me. Like I wouldn't even like consider him letting my family until we've been together for 2 years, and I just think he's
Have you expressed that to him? In
No.
a calm, you haven't told him that?
not as in depth. No.
Okay, you just said, no, I don't want you to meet my family, and that's...
I never truly answered. I just kind of left it open-ended.
But he says that you all have scheduled times and then you just cancel. Is that am I right?
It's
Is
just
that
not
what you
cancel,
said?
it's pushed back, so that it'll just be changed like, oh, well, we can't make it for this time, or my parents are doing something, or I've got something going on, can we push it for this date? And it just kept getting pushed back.
Okay, is that true that you would,
Yes.
okay. So you've just never been like candid with him and said, look, I don't want you to meet my family until we've got a little more time under our belt. You've not articulated that to
Yeah,
him.
no, I don't think we have enough time under our belt. I don't feel appreciated enough. I don't feel a lot of things.
Okay, and he talked about your lack of communication, that he'll ask you, is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. And you don't really share that with him. Is this an example of things that you really have some concerns about, but you haven't shared with him?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Is there a reason why you don't just, I mean, you don't have to be mean or cruel, but hey, I want to talk to you about some things. Like, I know you want to meet my family, but here are my concerns. Is there a reason why you haven't done that?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know why I haven't. I've never actually thought of it.
Okay, let me ask you something else. I'm going to presume this isn't your first relationship.
No.
Okay, has this been an issue in prior relationships where you're not able to communicate?
No. Well, most of my relationships didn't last more than 3 months, to be fair.
Well,
so
that part.
So meeting your family has some significance to you, and you just don't feel you're ready for that.
not that it has any significance. They're all just insane, and I wouldn't introduce them to anyone if I had an option.
You just like, I don't want to. That's what I'm getting. It's like my
Any
preference
excuse I can give
is
to get out of it, I'm good on that.
Are there any other issues that you have with
Right,
Ms. Peterson?
I have a hard time trusting her in most endeavors, considering when we first started going out, I did what any new boyfriend would do, and I started looking for social media. I started to see if she had a social media footprint anywhere, and I couldn't find it. Nowhere, any social media platform that I looked on, I just really couldn't find her.
Okay.
So I was like, okay. Well, a little
And
while.
can I ask you, is that a thing? Like you start dating somebody, you go and look for their social media?
Yeah.
I like to look. Yeah, I like to look at the photos and see what they do for a day-to-day basis, what they like enjoying, so that way I know kind of in my head what I can plan out to go do together.
Can I ask you another question? Doesn't have anything to do with Miss Peterson. Have you had problems with other girls you've dated in the past cheating?
Yes.
Okay, so is that part of that MO of like, let me see what I'm dealing with?
Kind of. I guess it could be ingrained that it's like a fight or flight response.
Up next,
I had a photo shoot, and he accused me of sleeping with other men because the whip was in the bag.
Have you all used the whip?
That's why I kind of knew it was a sexual thing, not just for poses or photo shoots. It's been used.
He should cater to me more just because I am the woman.
Ooh,
Okay.
all right. That's an
that's
approach.
an interesting take, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you go through, you don't see her in social media.
So in my head, I was like, okay, she doesn't have a social media profile. But the trust issue started a few months ago when I saw her scrolling through her phone. So I started on Pinterest looking for ideas for anything. And she's, no, I'm on Facebook. Said, well, I thought you didn't have any social media.
There's a difference between
hold on.
having it and using it.
Hold on, Ms. Peterson. Go
So
ahead.
she had told me that she deactivated it a while back, and
Okay.
then she hadn't been using it, and then she recently just started getting back onto it. While I started looking through some of the photos, she still had her ex tagged, and quite a few of the old profile pictures that were there, they had because you can scroll through the profile pictures and you can see what used to be there. And her ex was tagged in most of those, and he was still on the profile page. She didn't take those photos off, and it was very discouraging to me as the current boyfriend.
Okay, are there current pictures of you on there?
Nope,
Okay.
not a one. She refuses to put anything on social media of me and her together.
Did you ask her about that? Did you ask her to put pictures of you all
I didn't
up?
ask her to put any pictures of me online. I was just kind of discouraged that she hadn't of her own free will.
He just
Okay,
overthinks the fact that I just don't use social media, and then when I do, I don't post him. I don't post a lot of personal stuff on my life on social media. Besides, I showcase my artwork with my new tattoos.
Were there pictures of your ex on your Facebook?
There probably was, because I've never deleted pictures off of any of my social medias. Once I put them up there, it's just
Okay.
too much work to go through and click delete each individual one for me. So I don't see a
all
point.
you do is just add.
Yeah.
So what
Okay.
kind of pictures are you posting?
So I recently had gotten a new tattoo. I can't show it obviously, but it's right down here, and it's just on my sternum.
Oh, well, there it is.
Oh, okay.
And I had posted that, and he called me a hoe for posting that. But I'm friends with a lot of my tattoo artists, because a lot of my artwork has been done by different artists, and so I will post it to show it off.
That's not the only photo either
Okay.
that she's posted on her social media.
So we got this one.
And there should be one more that I found of her in lingerie. And those are the same 3 photos that she sent to me earlier on in our relationship. And
Okay.
so now that they're on her social media profile, how long ago did she actually take those? And am I the only one that's seen them?
Well,
Those are
no,
the
if
questions
they're
that
on
arised in my
Facebook,
head.
You're not.
Yep, and that's what I understood. So I really have a hard time trusting her through anything.
So
How
you
long
thought
ago-
she took the pictures for you
Yes,
and
and-
sent them to you,
Yep.
and now you're finding out they were actually posted at some point, either before she sent them to you or after, but either way, they weren't just for you. That's your concern.
Yes.
Did you post those pictures before or after you started dating?
I honestly don't remember.
Okay. And I don't doubt you.
I know that he's mad about it now that he's seen him on there. And I had a photo shoot, an actual professional photo shoot done with a photographer in my area that was in lingerie and had some toys involved in just the shoot. And I came home, and he was over for that weekend, and he accused me of sleeping with other men because the whip was in the bag.
Have you all used the whip?
Yes.
Okay.
That is something that
so
we...
that's why you associated with.
That's why I
Okay.
kind of knew it was a sexual thing, not just for poses or photo shoots. It's been used.
Okay, all right.
A few weeks after that, I had went on a date with her, and we were sitting there having dinner, and I had talked to the waitress.
Okay.
Well, she had stopped me to interject, and she called me the name Thomas. So I was very disgruntled. I was like, well, you just got back from a trip, and now you're calling me another man's name.
Yeah, because
And-
your name we show here is Jonathan.
Yeah, my name,
In my
Thomas
defense,
is
I
nowhere
was
in
with
my
that
name,
man
first,
for years.
first, middle,
It was a
last,
slip
none.
of the tongue. I'm sorry, and I've apologized about that tons of times.
But later on that night, we
Oh,
had...
no.
Later on that night,
I
things
thought
got
we
a
weren't
little
going to
intimate.
discuss this.
And we had gotten to the bedroom, and the same day, same night, she had screamed out, Thomas.
And I'm sure that was great.
Yeah, not so much, but
Yeah, I know I'm being...
So, Ms. Peterson, I'm going to give you a chance to explain.
I still have a little bit more
I
on that
was
story.
with Thomas for many, many years. And I've only been with John for 7. You know, it was a slip of the tongue. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to say it. I was just so used to saying
Mr. Renenberg, the bottom line is when that happened, you're like, I think you've probably been with him more recently.
Yes,
And that was
and
after
on that,
she had been out of town.
Well, and on that, the same night after that, I had started to kiss down her cheek and down on her neck, and then I had noticed that there were red abrasion or scratch marks, bite marks around the raven on her neck. And she had told me that it was just a pimple and where she had been just rubbing on her neck a little bit, and it was definitely not. It looked like hickey and bite marks.
Up next,
You asked Miss Peterson, since you started dating Mr. Renenberg 7 months ago, have you had sexual contact with another man? What was her response?
Her response to that question was no.
What did the polygraph examination reveal?
How long ago did she actually take those? And am I the only one that's seen them?
Well,
Those are the
if
questions
they're
that
on
arise in my
Facebook,
head.
You're not.
So I really have a hard time trusting her through anything.
So, Ms. Peterson, you are here to show him once and for all that you are not cheating.
Yes.
Right? And in the context of that, you agreed to take a polygraph examination. And you took it.
yes.
Well, at this time, we're going to bring out our polygraph expert, Mr. John Yarbrough, to give us the results. Tashi, would you escort our expert in, please?
How are you, sir?
Doing great.
You gave Miss Peterson a polygraph examination, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You asked Miss Peterson, since you started dating Mr. Renenberg 7 months ago, have you had sexual contact with another man? What was her response?
Her response to that question was no.
What did the polygraph examination reveal?
The polygraph examination revealed that there was no deception indicated.
That's a lie.
I told you. told you.
All right. Do you want to be with her?
Yes, extremely. I would not be here today if I didn't.
I don't know, because as soon as they, that's a lie. I'm like, that's not indicative of that.
I know. I know I have my
He has some
Quirks with-
some truth. Polygraph asked about a man. He didn't say anything about a woman. I have a friend I got drunk with at a party, and we may have hooked up.
You answered accurately.
wow.
But, okay.
You know, you could have just easily told me that. We could have got through it. Like, yeah,
I
I
didn't
get
know
it.
your stance on bisexuality.
I mean,
y'all
regardless,
don't
regardless, a
communicate.
person's a person. Like, there's no, I mean, it's cheating regardless. In that sense, could have easily just talked to me about it.
And why didn't you know his stance on it? You all had not talked about that, or you didn't feel comfortable sharing with him?
I hadn't come out the closet yet to him.
Do you think that you are gay, or
No,
do you think
I'm
yourself as
definitely,
bisexual?
I go both ways.
Okay, okay.
Do you believe that if you were with another man, that would be cheating?
Yes.
Do you believe that if you were with another woman, that that's cheating?
No.
Okay, you don't believe that?
No.
All right, Mr. Renneberg, what do you think? If she
I
was
do
with
feel
another
bad
man,
about it, but
You don't feel like it's not,
Yeah.
it's different.
there's too many accusations, and it's not worth it.
okay, now that you know that she was with another woman, do you feel that that is cheating in your relationship?
Yeah, regardless of gender, it's still another soul, another person. It's not based on what sexual parts that they have and how they reproduce. It's based on the type of connection that they had. It doesn't have to be physical to be cheating.
I had no connection with the friend. I was just blacked out drunk at a party.
That was my question.
Oh.
What's your connection with this person?
I didn't even know I had done anything until I woke up the next day in her bed with both of us naked.
Have you hooked up with this person since then?
No.
Have you had any connection with this person since then?
We're just still friends. We still talk. We've never mentioned that night
It's
of the
like,
party to
it
each
didn't
other
happen.
again. Yeah.
Okay. Has there been any other instance of a similar nature with another woman?
No.
Mr. Renneberg, with that additional information that there's not a spiritual connection or a romantic connection, it was a drunken hookup, for lack of a better description, how does that change your sentiments about whether you want to be in a relationship with Ms. Peterson?
With all of this new information, and I don't want to be with her anymore. I think to be honest, like, you could easily talk to me about it, no problem at all, and instead we're here. So honestly, at this point, you're done with me, I'm done with you, just block my number.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
All right.
if that's your decision, and you seem pretty resolute about your decision, then I guess you are free to leave.
Thank you, Your Honors.
You are who you are. It's not good, it's not bad, it's who you are. But embracing who you are also means being truthful to the people that you're involved in a relationship with.
I think you're a free spirit. I'm not sure that we can keep this raving down. I'm like, you just go fly and do you.
Yeah.
And I think you need a similar spirited person who will, can flow and go with you. And so it's okay. Some people are in our lives for a season, and then you move to the next season.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Your Honor.
Based on that, there is no judgment, but court is adjourned.
All right. Thank you, Your Honors, for helping me.
I'm not really surprised. To be honest, I kind of figured this is what was going to happen. I didn't want to leave her, of course, but I can't be with somebody who's actively cheating on me and can't communicate about it.
I really wish we could still be friends, at least if we can't be together, but who knows? I think I just burnt this bridge.
We'd have to talk about it, and that's something that she really hasn't been able to do this entire time. So possibly yes, but she's going to have to be willing to change a lot.